Not one. Not one. So get off. Get out of there. You know how many young girls would give anything to represent the United States of America on the world stage in this fashion and would be thrilled to say that they're American and they're representing our values. Screw these girls for not even phoning it in. Though even the ones who are like kind of trying are embarrassed. I'm embarrassed of them.
After the worst performance, Megyn Kelly went off on Rapinoe like never before, and Libra seems not to be happy with this.
That's Megan Rapinoe, the former World Cup MVP and political lightning rod. Rapinoe is a Colin Kaepernick disciple, constantly kneeling during our national anthem. She said America oppresses people and is riddled with racial profiling. After an invitation to the Trump White House to celebrate the team's last World Cup victory, here's what she said.
Are you excited about going to the White House?
I'm not going to the White House. No, I'm not going to the White House.
Yes, if you notice, after missing the penalty, she had to laugh, and a lot of people took notice of this. Immediately, she started crying. You can ask yourself this question: why was she crying?
But what was frankly shocking was to see people who claim to be patriots and lovers of America, nationalists even, just openly trashing an American national team. Look at these reactions from the MAGA folks. I'm glad they lost. What an embarrassment. Even outright rooting for the opposing foreign team, Sweden. Because they say this women's team, this American women's team, is too woke, that Megyn takes a knee during the anthem. I mean, grow up, guys. Stop being such snowflakes and learn to love your country and your fellow Americans. Still, the most deranged response of all to this World Cup defeat came from who else? Donald J. Trump. The ex-president, who has been indicted 3 times and faces another possible indictment, took time in between court dates to attack the women's team, claiming many of our players were openly hostile to America, singling out Rapinoe with, "Nice shot, Megyn, the USA is going to hell." This was part of a weekend of completely unhinged social media posts that included attacks on former Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and her husband, who are also apparently going to hell. But let's be clear, this has nothing to do with wokeness or anything else like that. It has to do with his petty grievances and the fact that Trump is a man who holds on to grudges, especially against women. He gives it away in singling out Rapinoe. Back in 2019, when Trump was in the White House and the women's team was making a run at a 2nd consecutive World Cup title, she was asked about a potential White House visit during a photo shoot.
Are you excited about?
When you take a look at this man and his reaction to what is going on, you realize these are actually the people that hate the country. They see through, they cannot face, they would turn it around. Now, he says that if you criticize this lady, you actually hate America. I want to know the kind of criteria he's attributing this with this analysis. She has been doing a lot. She has been doing a lot, which I cannot count. You saw it about the issue of the national anthem when they're singing that she's kneeling. That is somebody that loves the country, according to this MMBC anchor. It is very clear the mainstream media will never face the truth when there are critical issues like these where we need to see and call out. They will not do that way. They will twist it round, to suit their audience, which is insane. Nothing will kill you if you stand up for the truth, no matter where you walk. Call out bad situations.
We don't need you. It's fine. We certainly don't need Megan Rapinoe. She was an embarrassment throughout these games.
Well,
they put the final penalty kick in her hands, and we saw how that went. And to your point, here she is admitting. So Carly Lloyd spoke out. You saw this on Fox Sports, saying, "I don't know what this team stands for anymore." Essentially, that they used to stand for something. They used to play great soccer, and then right around 2020, it shifted, and that's when they got more about their wokeism and their sort of social values Just play the damn soccer, all right? Shut the F up. Play the damn soccer, and maybe you could continue winning World Cups. No one gives a shit what your personal and political views are. No one cares. If we cared about that, we'd have you run for office. Go ahead, become, be Vivek Ramaswamy. Run for office as a private citizen. Get your name on the world stage and say what you believe. That's fine. On the soccer field, shut up. But here's Megan Rapinoe talking about how she sees the whole loss and her place in it after the big L the other day. SOT 2.
I thought we played really well. I'm so happy for us that we went out like that, playing the way that we did. I mean, this is like a sick joke. For me personally, I'm just like, this is dark comedy. I missed a penalty.
But when you reflect on the impact you've made on this team, is there a memory that stands out to you right now in this moment?
Probably equal pay chance. I think this team has always fought for so much more, and that's been the most rewarding part for me, to know that we've used our really special talent to do something, that's really like changed the world forever. I think that means the most to me.
Okay. It's been an honor for her. She goes on about how, this is the team has come to mean so much more, right? Like they've been focused on so much more than just winning World Cups.
I want to know where Megyn Kelly went wrong. I have seen people trying to criticize her, for reacting this way, partaking to this nonsense performance, and she calling out this lady. Megyn Kelly has been outspoken, partaking to some of these issues recently. Liberals are not okay with this. I understand when you stand for a particular belief and you go contrary to what they like, they will call you all sorts of names. But you need to be strong, when tackling some issues like this. People now are even happy that she is gone. I don't know if she has actually retired, but she should actually go. I have talked about this on this channel. This same lady stood up to say trans women should perform, with biological women during sport, that there is no issue with that. She's anti-woman, she's anti-America. Then what values or what country is she actually representing? Because when going on a larger scale, like to represent a country, you need to do a law to actually prove the love you have to represent your country. I'm not seeing any significant, or she's just doing for personal benefit, or it's because of the political ideas she has embedded in her brain that is making her to behave this way. Because I don't get the point how people just get up, they act abnormally.
It makes you lose, ruins your mind.
What do you have to say? What do you deserve?
I deserve this.
You deserve all of it. Everything. You deserve this.